Capricorn, welcome to your February 2022 reading. And welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. And just a reminder, this is a general intuitive tarot reading, which means that not all messages will resonate with everybody. But if you're looking for something a little bit more personal, then please do click on the link in the description box below where you'll be able to contact me. Please note that this is the only social media I am on, so please be aware of any scammers about. And know that I will never reach out to you for any money. If you would like to contact me, the only way to do it is through that link in via my website, all right? Just to let you know, I'm going to pull 4 cards, one for each week of the month of February, and then we're going to clarify it, and I will close out your reading with a card from the Fairies of the Oracle. So let's actually get right into your reading right away. And to begin, I will ask and give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and ask that my seeker and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you provide me. That will be for the highest vibrational good of my Capricorn seekers. Reading for the month of February for Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's get to it. And one more. Ooh, there we go. All right. Okay, Capricorn, and let me just clarify, the cards are on the table right away. All right, let's clarify Temperance, please. And one more. Well, okay, we got 2. Let me just move these to have more room. All right. Clarify the Tower. And one more. All right, they're out. Out and about. Okay, and let's clarify the Page of Wands and the Judgment card, please, on the table. And one more. Okay, and let's clarify the 5 of Wands that's on the table. And 2 more, please and thank you. 1 more, please and thank you. One more, please. There we go. Okay, that wasn't supposed to come out. My apologies. That was me throwing that one. And I'm truly grateful for all your messages. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, I'll hold up some of the cards in case you can't see them, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to see them. All right. Um, First off, Capricorn, let me just say that month of January for all signs has felt really kind of a slow moving month. Venus is retrograde and or has been retrograde, so by the time you see this reading should be starting to go direct. Venus does go direct on January 29th, and that means all of a sudden everything it's like the dam broke and everything the water can start flowing again. And so, you as well as many other signs have been feeling this slow start to the year. But as we get into February, what's really sort of for you, I'm feeling here is, a time or a period of reassessment and a period of reevaluation, looking at your life and saying, where do I want to go? Where do I want to be? What is it that I want to do? And sort of a period of really kind of understanding, where you want to transform into and what you want to transform into, all right? So that's really always a good period of time for us when we reassess and we reflect on our lives and where we're going with things. So by all means, when I look at the first week here of February, clearly, getting into what it is that we really want takes time. It takes patience. It takes finding balance and harmony. And it's actually a good way to start off that month because as the water starts to flow, as I said, when the dam breaks and things start to rush out, we want to make sure that what we want for ourselves is the right thing for ourselves. And sometimes reflecting and understanding, the true qualifications of what we want of something, looking at the criteria, so to speak, of what we want, and making sure that we're in command of what it is that we want so we can achieve that balance and harmony by actually really being a bit more mature in our processes and mature in our looking at the way things can be, having all of the facts and really knowing who, where we are brings us that authority to expand and grow in a much better way, right? And being able to make decisions far better for ourselves when we have sort of this logical command of where things are and a really understanding of trusting your own abilities and your own, you know, really, success comes with having command of things, right? And really having all the facts, okay? So that first week for you really is a nice way to start off that month. We get into the second week. I feel that, there is a little bit here of a bit of a surprise, so to speak. There is a little bit of a crumbling down. The tower is oftentimes a crumbling of the old, so in order to build the foundation of the new, right? And oftentimes people get worried when the tower card comes out. Excuse me. But I don't look at it that way. I look at it as a reason that we need to move forward. Sometimes we have to get a little nudge from the universe, a little push to move us into that next phase of our life, to move us into that period after the reflection and the reevaluation of having to move forward and how do we move forward, right? So and oftentimes that little push makes us develop and grow in a much better way, right? And clearly this week for you, something is going to occur. There'll be maybe a bit of a surprise, but it is a good surprise that brings that growth and that Venus obviously going direct now, right? Obviously in the month of February really brings you more of that ability to bring abundance into your life. And of course, that comes with knowing and listening to yourself and to your intuitive abilities, right? And listening to paying attention to your dreams, right? and paying attention to coincidences that may come across, or things that you say, oh, well, that's weird that happened, right? Know that this tower with this development is a good thing. You're on the right path, right? You've got the Six of Swords here, which means that you are moving in the right direction. You're actually moving from something that was a little bit more um, not, I don't want to say intense, but something that was a bit more restraining for you into something that is much smoother, much calmer, much better, right? And knowing that the universe has got your back through this transition of going from the choppy waters to the smooth waters. Listening to the intuition will also tell you, how quickly or slowly you should be moving forward in that direction, right? So we want to just be paying attention to that as always. Third week is a very interesting week for you in that you are the Page of Wands here, that energy of the Page of Wands, which is an explorative energy. It's an energy of excitement, an energy of freedom, right? Going toward the new, because we have the Judgment card, which is all about the end of the old and a brand new beginning, and a karmic brand new beginning for you. And that when we start that something new, it takes courage to start something new, right? Perhaps you've been in, whatever you're doing, a project or your business or your life or a relationship that, you've been in it for a very long time and it's become very easy. And when that stops and we start something new, so perhaps here we get the change, but we move into something new here. It's a little bit scary at times to start something new. It doesn't really matter at what age you are and that happens. It's a little bit harder for some of us. And so we need a bit of courage, right? We need to calm ourselves and say, listen, I can do this and I can get through this and I can claim my power. I can totally be the master of my destiny if I have all the right facts here, right? I need that right facts. Remember, keeping listening to the brain, but also listening, or the intellect, and listening also though to the intuitive abilities, right? So finding that right mix between, your intellect and your inner instinct is really a key here for you in the month of February. But you are claiming that power of yours, and you are very courageous for doing so and moving on forward. And that's, kudos to you and applause to you, because that's not an easy thing for some people to do. And a lot of people don't like change, right? So you're handling whatever is happening here for you very specifically in a very good way, and I feel good for you about that. I'm really getting some nice tingling feelings here for you, Capricorn. We move into the last week, which is the week of the 21st of February, takes us right through to the end of the month. It's a bit of a shorter month, February. It is, again, look, we have a doubling down of the Judgment card. You have the Nine of Cups and you have the Chariot. You are in a very optimistic mood here, and a very wishful mood, and really feeling like things are moving forward in the way you hoped that they would. Not always so 100% easy in the sense that it's a no-brainer, because there is some work involved, right? When we start something new, learning some new skills, meeting some new people, what have you. But a new relationship is oftentimes too getting used to the other person, their likes, their dislikes, and whatever. So there is a little bit there of feeling of, you're not 100% in the clear or what have you, but you're actually moving toward a very, very good end of the month. Very, very optimistic, and very much an energy, a go energy. I do see here a Cancer. I see a Leo right here, and perhaps, and the Empress can be a Taurus. So there may be some people in your life in those with those astrological signs, and of course, really, just as I said, more an energy of when you get out of this reflection period, you can now move forward with growth and claiming your power, having all the facts to do so, but then getting to the other side to something that really where you're in full swing ahead as the month really takes off after that stuck feeling of January. All right. I'm just going to close out this reading with a card from the fairies. Oracle of the Fairies. So let's pull a card for our dear Capricorn seekers. Card for Capricorn, please. All right, that was pretty quick. And the card is Protect Your Dreams. It's a nice card. I like these fairy cards. Quite beautiful. You are the guardian of your precious dreams, and they are safe in your care. Keep them close to your heart until you are ready to release them. That is the beautiful, beautiful message for you. And yes, once you know what that, after you've done that reevaluation and the reassessment that you're going through here in the month of February, Capricorn, I feel that, then yes, your dreams, you can bring about those dreams that you want. And as they say, keep it a little bit close to your chest, but when you're ready, you'll release, and you'll be flying forward, so to speak. All right. All right, that's it. I'm going to close your reading, and if there was anything in this reading that resonated with you, please do like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I upload the next video. And I'm hoping to see you here again next month. And I am wishing you, as always, divine light and love.